Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, who is most benevolent and merciful. Assalamu alaikum, dear Dipsians. Hope you are all fine. Welcome to Dips e-learning. Let's start our unit number 2, that is hope and aspiration. It consists of first chapter, that is I Have a Dream, which is a speech by Martin Luther King Jr. Second one is also a speech, that is Glory and Hope by Nelson Mandela. And the third one is a poem, I Dream of World by Langston Hughes. It also consists of some grammar portion, that is pronoun, relative pronouns, and pronoun antecedent agreement. Now we are going to start our unit number 2. Its title is Glory and Hope. That is a speech by Nelson Mandela, who fought for the rights of black people in South Africa by abolishing the apartheid system. Glory and Hope is a historical speech delivered by Nelson Mandela on the occasion of his being elected as the first black president of South Africa. He is addressing the national and international leaders, guests, and common people of his country when he was elected as the first black president of South Africa. Nelson Mandela was a South African political leader. He was actively involved in anti-apartheid movement. Now, what is apartheid movement? I said that he was a very active member of apartheid movement. It was actually a movement or campaign against racial system of government who used to form biased policies or biased rules on the basis of caste, color and creed. Due to this system of government, the black people of Africa suffered a lot. अफ्रीका में एक तहरीक चली थी हुकूमत की उन पॉलिसीज़ के खिलाफ जिनमें तमाम राइट्स, ऑनर और प्रिविलेजेस वाइट या सफ़ेद लोगों के लिए था। अफ्रीका के काले लोगों पर मुसलसल जुल्म होता था, उनके लिए कोई राइट्स नहीं थे। नेल्सन मंडेला ने अपार्थाइड सिस्टम के खिलाफ तहरीक चलाई। अपार्थाइड सिस्टम में डिस्क्रिमिनेशन कहते हैं फ़र्क या इम्तियाज़ किया जाता था कलर, कास्ट या नस्ल की बुनियाद पर। सफ़ेद लोगों को बहुत वैल्यू दी जाती थी। तमाम राइट्स, ऑनर और सहूलियात सारे वाइट पीपल सफ़ेद लोगों को दी जाती थी और ब्लैक जो लोग थे उनके कोई राइट्स नहीं थे। सो ही फॉट फॉर द राइट्स ऑफ ब्लैक पीपल एंड जॉइन अफ्रीकन नेशनल कांग्रेस इन 1942. He was the first country black head of the state. After his lifelong struggle, he won his objective. Through election, he was elected as the president of the state, first black president of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. So this Glory and Hope is a historical speech delivered at his inauguration as president of South Africa. He addresses all the assembled people first of all, people belonging to high ranks, leaders and common people also. He says today we are here to celebrate our victory. Even world is happy on our victory and we are here to celebrate it. He says we had suffered disaster और वो कहते हैं कि हमने बहुत ज़्यादा मुश्किलात और परेशानियां बर्दाश्त की हैं। अब उन मुश्किलात के बाद ऐसे माशरे को जन्म लेना चाहिए जिस पे तमाम इंसानियत को फ़ख्र होगा। He said that there will be no difference on the basis of caste, creed and color. इससे पहले लोग हमें नफ़रत की निगाह से देखते थे, मगर आज हमें इतना इख्तियार है कि हम अपने मेहमानों को वेलकम करें और एक मेज़बान का किरदार अदा करें। आज इंसान को उसको वक़ार और खोया हुआ मकाम वापस मिल चुका है। He appreciates the role of common people that they have struggled hard for their freedom. He also appreciates the role of security forces to hold fair elections. He said that now we have to work for our country. अब हमने अपने मुल्क में खुशहाली लानी है और मेल और फीमेल के दरमियान कोई फ़र्क नहीं किया जाएगा और आज के बाद नस्ल की बुनियाद पर कोई फ़र्क नहीं किया जाएगा और मुल्क के अंदर डेमोक्रेसी होगी क्योंकि डेमोक्रेसी इज़ द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ पीपल. Now let's have a detailed look on apartheid system. Apartheid is a French word which means separateness. It was a system of racial segregation that government of South Africa for nearly experienced 50 years. They believed that white race is superior and there were 148 apartheid laws. Public facilities were separated for whites. People were classified into 4 racial categories. Black and Indians were all separated to different residential areas as you can see on the screen. It forced blacks to move to poor rural areas called homelands. Black could not vote. Black were kept in low-paying jobs Blacks were put in poor schools. Blacks had to carry identification. Separate school, restaurants, and hospitals were created for whites and blacks. So there was violence and racial segregation. Now you can see in different pictures that the different facilities were only for the white peoples. There were poor schooling for black people, and the white controlled government of South Africa created laws to keep land and wealth in the hands of whites. They created system like apartheid, which was designed to separate South African society into groups based on race, white, blacks, color, and Asians. In 1994, free elections resulted in the African National Congress victory, and Mandela became the country's president. But to fully appreciate the profound change that South Africa experienced with the end of apartheid era and the beginning of an era of great equality, it is important to delve more fully into history of the region, because before that people were suppressed and facing a lot of difficulties, and they were classified into four racial categories: black, white, colored, and Indian, as you can see on the screen. When Nelson Mandela became the president, he mentioned that now there will be no nationalism and no difference on the basis of race, color, caste, and creed. He says that the national mood also change with the change of seasons. National mood here, mood of people also change. He says the mood of people change like seasons. When there is segregation, mood of people will change. They will feel hatred. They will feel bitterness. He said that we are so closely attached to our country that every change affects us. In the next paragraph, he says that when the grass turns green, we feel a sense of joy. When the flowers bloom, we feel joy and exhilaration. Exhilaration here means glad and cheerful. He uses figurative language or metaphorical language and says to communicate his feelings of patriotism, and says that all my compatriots mean fellow countrymen. He said that this is the land of our forefathers. He is addressing to his countrymen and saying that this is the land of our forefathers. It belongs to us. We are born here. We are intimately attached. Intimately means closely attached. We are closely attached to the soil of this beautiful country as jacaranda trees. As you can see on the screen, that jacaranda trees are a flowering tree quite common in South Africa. एक किस्म के दरख्त है जो साउथ अफ्रीका में पाया जाता है और वो बहुत कॉमन होता है, और ये साउथ अफ्रीका के एक इलाके प्रिटोरिया में उगाए जाते हैं क्योंकि उसकी साइल उनके लिए फेवरेबल है. सो ही सेज ए साइल ऑफ प्रिटोरिया इज़ फेवरेबल और सूटेबल फॉर jacaranda trees. Similarly, we belong to this land, South Africa. We cannot exist everywhere in the world except our own country. Similarly, he gives another reference. He says mimosa tree of Bushveld. As you can see on the screen, mimosa trees are the prettiest tree in the world with fern-like leaves and pink flowers. इसके ऊपर pink flowers लगते हैं और ये बहुत ज़्यादा खूबसूरत दरख्त होता है. And they are found in Bushveld. Bushveld is north east hot region of. और वो कहते हैं कि जैसे कि बुशवेल्ड के इलाके में ममोसा ट्री उगते हैं और उनकी मिट्टी इन दरख्तों के लिए सूटेबल है. सिमिलरली दिस साइल इज़ सूटेबल फॉर अस. वी बिलोंग एंड वी आर बर्न फ्रॉम द साइल ऑफ साउथ अफ्रीका. इट बिलोंग्स टू अस एंड वी आर क्लोजली अटैच्ड टू दिस. So he uses metaphorical language by using and comparing trees with himself and his country. And he says कि जब हम इस मिट्टी को छूते हैं हमें अपने अंदर खुशी महसूस होती है. Then he says that the part which was belonging to the black people was spurned. Spurned means rejected. और वो कहते हैं कि हमें जो हमारा मुल्क जो है एक दो बड़े हिस्सों में बट गया था और हमने देखा था कि हमें जो है वो रिजेक्ट कर दिया था, मतलब मुल्क के एक हिस्से को रिजेक्ट कर दिया गया. And we were isolated. Isolated हमें सेपरेट कर दिया गया था. And outlawed. Okay, outlawed here means फ्यूजिटिव विद द प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ लॉ, और हमें किसी किस्म की लॉ की प्रोटेक्शन जो थी वो नहीं दी गई थी. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ द आइडियोलॉजी विच वॉज प्रैक्टिस इन साउथ अफ्रीका. ठीक है, एंड दैट आइडियोलॉजी वॉज परनिशियस. परनिशियस हेयर मीन हार्मफुल. And he says that ideology was very harmful for us. Now there will be non-sexism and non-racialism ठीक है. नॉन सेक्सिज्म, नो डिफरेंस ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ जेंडर एंड नो डिफरेंस ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ रेस. He talks and he addresses that now there will be non-sexism and non-racialism in South Africa. And we were outlawed before, but now people have today been given the privileges to us. Then he thanked to all participated in this struggle and says that I am especially thankful to my Deputy President F.W. de Klerk for his struggles in the achieving freedom. As you can see on the screen, F.W. de Klerk mean Frederick Willem de Klerk, who served as Deputy President from 1994 to 1996. Nelson Mandela was President and F.W. de Klerk was Deputy President. So he thanked his Deputy President for his struggles in achieving freedom. He says that we have all entered into a covenant here mean agreement, and our rights will not be inalienable, mean not transferable, and our rights will be absolute. Then he calls his nations as Rainbow Nation. Rainbow is associated with hope and bright future. साउथ अफ्रीका के फ्लैग में भी 6 रेनबो के कलर मौजूद हैं. सो ही कॉल्स हिज नेशंस अ रेनबो नेशंस means we can also say this that it belongs to different cultures. People from different ethnic groups are living here, so he calls his nation Rainbow Nation. Then he requested for freedom of those black people who were imprisoned. Imprisoned mean जेल में थे. वो काले लोग जिनको अपनी एफर्ट की वजह से जेलों में बंद कर दिया था हुकूमत से, उन्होंने ऐलान किया कि उनके लिए आम माफ़ी का पार्डन का एमनेस्टी जनरल पार्डन आम माफ़ी का ऐलान कर दे और उनकी सज़ा माफ़ कर दे बिकॉज दे वर स्ट्रगलिंग फॉर देयर बेसिक राइट्स. He says that at last we have got freedom. Now we shall be able to build a society in which all South Africans, both black and white, will have the rights to human dignity and get their rights without any fear, discrimination and racial segregation.